Good morning and welcome back to Seasons of Life. So I haven't done an update lately, so I figured that I would walk you through and look at my garden. Remember the brand new garden that I had? You know, my third garden that I've had to start? I'm going to show you this angle in a moment, and I'm also going to show you the picture of before, what it looked like. So you can see how easy it is to create your own garden. And well, this is coming up on a year, but I didn't start it until this spring, so technically under a year. So behind me, I hid all of the stuff that's back here. I'll show you all of the stuff that's back here. This is like a lot of the garbage that came from the house, and being in city limits now, you're not allowed to have that kind of stuff out here, and they get pretty mad at you. So that's like a lot of the reno work that we're doing in the house, and a lot of the stuff that was here when our renter moved out. So to hide it and to keep my dog from going back there, I put a fence, and I got one of these privacy things off of Amazon. It's worked out pretty well. I have our little fence over here started. I just need to make a gate. Temporary, we have this that we put in front of that and kind of rig it up so that when we want to let our little dog run out here, he doesn't run away. So now I'll show you the garden. So remembering what this angle looked like just a year ago, or under a year ago. And here it is now. So I planned on getting a fence to put right here to separate my garden area and the kids' play area, but I don't know. I'm still thinking on that. I have a lot of sitting places that I want to create. And I'm still working on my privacy border for the fence. I think it all turned out pretty well. When you get a garden, you're constantly going to be revising things and changing stuff as you go. A lot of my lavender from the house, well, I guess only 3 of them didn't make it. The other ones are filling in pretty nice. And my wildflower patch turned out so much better than I thought it would. And my 2 roses over there, and I got some irises that I planted. My peony plant, it didn't do well. I learned that they don't like being in pots. So I took it out of the pot and I put it there, and hopefully it does good next spring. And this thyme patch filled in so beautiful and brings in all the beneficials. Look, there's a honeybee. There's another honeybee. It's always thriving. There's a wasp over there of some sort. Yeah, they love this area. Which, you know, wasps are good for the garden. They get rid of a lot of the things that we don't like eating our plants. So here's our arborvitaes. Now these are not the kind that get just a certain height. These are the really big ones, which I did this intentionally so that I can go back and make a wall once they get really thick. And I can keep them at a certain height. This bed isn't doing so great. I have some hollyhocks I started indoors, and my sweet potatoes. My son stuck this one out. I have these off of some starch from my other sweet potatoes. They're not doing so great this year. My potatoes are ready to be harvested. My cucumbers. So you guys, I took just literal packages of cucumber seeds because last year I didn't get any, and I just heavily planted cucumbers. It's kind of drowning out all of my carrots and onions that I have in here, so I'm going to have to go through and get those out and take out my potatoes. I think I'm going to plant some greens because, you know, we got the whole diarrhea greens up here in Indiana going on, so I want to have my own fresh greens. I which I have some on the other side. Now my tomatoes, this year I didn't want to cage them. I didn't want to tie them up. I just kind of wanted to see how it would go if I just let them do their thing. I haven't gotten a very great tomato crop, but that's kind of why I decided to do this. I wasn't getting a good tomato crop anyway. And peppers, they like to be planted close and by tomatoes, so that's what I did with them. I got some flowers on them, but our heat has been so high that I think that's why nothing has been setting, because we've been in like 80s and 90s. Today it's going to be in the 70s, and it has been for the last couple days. I think that's why everything is really thriving. I got garlic here. I have that in both of these beds. My nasturtiums, which I have one flower. And then this, I forgot what it was until it started growing. These seeds that I got for this were so old. I got these seeds back in, I think, 2020. And I just planted them. And they took off. So you give a seed a chance and just see what it does. It might surprise you. See what that is? That's a birdhouse gourd plant. So we're going to have several of them this year. I'm kind of excited because I've never gotten them to grow before. I want to try loofahs next year. Here's some sunflowers. They haven't budded up yet. They're kind of being overtaken by my cucumbers, but I guess that's like the three sister method. Here's a, uh-oh. We got a, is that a bird feather or, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a bird feather. I thought it was one of those little caterpillars. The Japanese beetles have been horrible to my apple. Look at my little apple guy. I have 2 dwarf apples and they've been horrible to them. I surrounded them by with poppy seeds because I really like poppy flowers. Yeah, this bed is the same as that one over there. I've got bush beans in the back, tomatoes, peppers, and then garlic. These peppers are doing a lot better. And these are the cherry tomatoes, where the other ones were the big boys. I'm gonna have to tie this sunflower up, I think. It's gonna smash my tomatoes. I kind of was hoping that that cucumber would hold it up, but it hasn't. Maybe I can tie it up with the cucumber. Might try that. So here's the bed I'm really excited about. I did a whole Cosmo zinnia bed. I did throw some wildflower seeds in there, but they didn't really take off. I think the Cosmos and the zinnias engulfed them. These are my Rosa Sharons that I took from the old house. And they're doing pretty well. I have to trim them to make my walkways bigger. But I kind of like the wild feel. What I've been doing, since I haven't put mulch down yet, is when I prune things, I've just been laying them in piles. And here's my zucchini, and has been attacked by a lot of squash beetles, but it's still performing, so we'll see what happens. And then my kale, it's all my kale. It's doing great. I did have spinach over there, but it's been overtaken by the kale. Look, another bee. And this is why I do what I do, and it helps my mental health. I love them. Once we get our new property, I'm for sure going to be a beekeeper. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't think I can even see my spinach down there. Yeah, these cucumbers are going for it. I constantly come out here and I'm finding cucumbers that I missed. I've already given my sister some. My kids have been snacking on them. And, you know, you find a good one. Here, we'll go around here. They're gonna end up attack. Oh no, they're already attacking. Don't attack my arborvitae. It's a friendly ceasefire. Yeah. When you find one that you want and you don't want to disturb all the other guys, in case you don't know, it's a little trick. You just twist until they pop off. There you go. But yeah, on the other side over here, I got my peach tree, which I only have 2 peaches on it this year, but that's good for first year. My comfrey, which I'm going to end up making a lot of garden tea, comfrey tea that you don't drink, your garden drinks it. That's a great natural fertilizer. You cut some of those leaves off, you let it ferment in water for a few weeks. Great for your garden because they have a huge taproot, so they pull all that nutrients up. Got some mint, oregano. I put some daisy flowers in there. My big chamomile plot, and some strawberries that I want to just fill in this whole space with. This has been fun to do. I've really had a lot of fun with that. I want to get some more green stalks, I think, and fill in this area out because I was going to have a grape vine here, but I think instead I'm just going to do like herbs and all of my green stalks. My little lilac. That's a bloomerang lilac, so it keeps blooming. It's really cool. And then here's my little whimsical area. The crab apple. Then I got some little, oh gosh, what are those called? They're willows. I need to get like 2 more of them. And our burn pile that we haven't burned. Yeah, it's been different having a small garden because I really like going big. But this year I haven't been able to go big. I have a small yard, and you work with what you are given, work with what you have. That's what I've been doing, and it's been nice. It's been a nice break, a learning lesson. But that's my tour up here. I think I'm going to fill this in with a bunch of like rocks, really pretty rocks, and you have to do shade-loving plants up here. So that's how that's going to go. We're eventually going to repaint this porch too. All the things. Side note, because I forgot my tripod out here. If you want to support our cause, and if you want to help us earn money to get land so that we can make Seasons of Life retreat a reality, you can go on my Etsy shop, and I will put a link. And you can support us there, follow us, favorite our items. You don't have to buy anything. Just like this video, share this video. Just support us in any way you can that way. You don't have to buy anything. But if you do, I do have a lot of cool things on my Etsy channel. I'm always wanting to help people with their mental health. This is one of my shirts. And help us bring Seasons of Life retreat to the reality. That way we can help many, many people. It's going to be great. And I hope to see you there.